Guess what? It's 1 month in my hair growth challenge, back to waist length, and I'm so excited to give you this video of my first length check.
Now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope, through the power of the Holy Ghost.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, New Growth Natural. Just in case we're meeting for the first time, my name is Samantha. I'm a natural hair specialist. I specialize in natural hair care, natural hairstyles, and also I'm a certified hair loss practitioner, so I got you covered. On this channel, I post videos on how to care for your natural hairstyles, and just everything regards to your natural hair health. So if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe! So it has been 1 month into my protected style. 1 month since I did my big chop. By big chop, I did not shave my head. So don't think, oh, you grew so much hair in 1 month. For those of you that have been watching my video, y'all know what I'm talking about. 1 month since I've cut my waist length hair, and I'm back on the journey to waist length. And I'm basically just going to give you an update to how much hair I've grown for this month. So before I get into that, let's talk about what I've been doing to my hair while I was wearing braids. So first thing first, I should let you know that I've been religiously moisturizing and sealing my hair every week, twice or 3 times for the week. And I've been using my water spray bottle, my leave-in conditioner recipe, which is African shea butter, mixed with a whole lot of stuff. If you haven't seen that video on how I made that recipe, you need to look in the description. I will leave it there for you just in case you're interested. This keeps my hair super moisturized for a very long time, and I love the way that it doesn't leave a heavy build up on my hair even though I'm wearing plaits, you know, because you're constantly putting layers on my hair. So thumbs up. Yeah. Secondly, I also want you to know that I've been using Xtc hair growth systems on my hair to treat my scalp because of my alopecia situation. Remember, I told you previously that I had an autoimmune disease that was attacking my hair cells and that was causing my hair to fall out. So this shampoo is the Xtc shampoo. It is a DHT blocking shampoo, and it has a lot of nutrients to help to stimulate back the blood flow. And I've been using basically the whole set. I've been taking the Xtc hair complex DHT inhibitor. It has DHT inhibitors plus a lot of stimulating properties. I've been using the scalp prep to clean my scalp from anything that will stop the treatment from getting into my follicles. And this right here is the extreme growth therapy. So this is what I'll leave on my scalp. You know, if you have been watching me, you know that I've been using ginger and onion. That has been working pretty well, but I need to attack this from inside out, seeing that it's not like traction alopecia where because of tight braids or so on my hair went, or outside factors. It's mostly internally. So I decided that I was going to give the system a go, mostly because I'll be using this on my clients with hair loss issues, so I want to test it on myself first. So I'm your guinea pig. So far, I don't think I'm using it long enough for me to really give you honest review on it. But one thing I do know, I like the way my scalp feel, and I've been checking my scalp through the scope, and I like the way how my follicles look when I use a scalp prep. My scalp is super clean and my scalp just feels so awesome. All right. And also have been using low level laser therapy. Yeah, I know, right? I just started that this week. Yes, so I have my laser cap and I've been using that. I've been doing that 2 times per week, but I'll be doing it every other day in the coming week. And it takes up to 3 to 4 months for you to actually see the result. Usually you see that your hair gets a lot thicker, but to see the hair really growing back, it takes up to 4 months for you to see it under the scope. This is my scope. Yeah, this is what I use to look at y'all's scalp, including my scalp, to see what's happening on it, to see the new hair popping up, to see what's happening on your ear. So how long do I plan to keep my braids for? I could hear you asking that question in the comment section, so let me answer you before before y'all start typing it. I plan to keep it for 2 to 3 months. I say 2 to 3 months because I've been washing my hair a lot more than how I normally wash my hair when I was wearing braids. basically because of the treatments that I'm now doing on my scalp. I want to ensure that my scalp is super clean from any form of build-up whatsoever, so that the treatment can penetrate my follicles to do the work that it's supposed to do. So I plan to keep it 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months rather. But if it's like my hair is looking really fuzzy right now, and like I said, normally I redo my edges like every 2 to 3 weeks. I have not redone my edges because I wanted to do a video to show you exactly how much length I got for the first month. But I'm going to do the length. I'm going to show you the first 2 rows, partially because I know I'm going to redo the edges at some point in time, and then next month I want to come back and show you how much growth I've gotten for 2 months, and I don't want to show you on the edges that I already redid, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm basically going to redo this first edge, the first line. So I'm going to show you the growth from one of the hair in the second row. Let's do this bottom one right here. So that's the amount of growth. Yeah, that's the amount of growth I gotten in 1 month. If you want to see the front, fine. Yeah, so that's it. 1 month growth. And I'm pretty much excited. Nothing phenomenal to talk about because this is about the same that I normally get per month. So I'm not so I'm excited to know that my hair is growing at the same rate as usual. But nothing in regards to the treatment. I basically started using these like 2 weeks now. This is my second week using the vitamins and the DHT inhibitor. My first week using the shampoo and all. The end of the first week. So I don't expect to get results overnight. Like, yeah. I'm not going to tell you I got an inch in a week. It doesn't happen. It's not going to happen. Right, so basically I'm going to show you, for those of you that always asking me, how do I take down my braids safely to retain the length when I braid my hair, and how do I take down my protective styles, I'm not going to edit this out either. Right, so this is just my shea butter recipe that I did. Like I said before, I'm going to put this in the description for you to see, just in case you're interested to try this as a moisturizer. So let me show you. This is my braids. I'm using an earpin, and I'm just basically going to pick it out. I am in no rush, so I'm not trying to break this here, y'all. I'm going to take my time and pick them out. Gingerly picking my braids. And I'm not going to speed this up because I wanted to see exactly how long it takes me to pick one out. But I'm taking my time. You want to make sure that your hair is moisturized before you start attempting to take them down. Because once your hair is dry and you're taking down your protective style, it has a more chance of breaking. So once your hair is moisturized, it has more elasticity, means that it'll stretch more so you don't incur a lot of breakage. So moisturize, plus you take your time. See? I'm taking my time to take it out. I'm just going to do one on camera because I don't want this video to be too long. Listen, I have to shout out all my subscribers, but especially those persons that have been religiously watching every single video and commenting on my videos. I don't know y'all do it, but you're awesome, and I'm thanking you for the support that y'all been giving me. I'm so grateful that y'all keep me sane. What I mean sane is that sometimes I really want to give up. Not really give up, but sometimes I get discouraged, and I know that y'all are looking for me to post a video on my journey and what's happening and all, so it keeps me sane. Help me to make good choices. Keep it up, guys. I like to read your comments, and I like to help y'all, and I'm happy to hear it, especially your success stories. Alright, so sometimes this will happen. Notice my hand can't go through because it knotted at the end. Just take your time and pull it out. Just take your time, and if after taking your time and pull it out, it still won't come out, just get a little scissors and clip just below the knot. but try your best. That is the last resort. You got out? Good. Didn't have to use the scissors. That's awesome. I'm still taking it down. Why I redo my edges is not basically because it grown out and I want it to look fresh. That's a reason, but not so much. But mostly because the ends of my hair, the edges tend to pick up a lot of lint because it's most exposed to, you know, fabrics, your clothes, your linen, even though you're not supposed to be going to your bed without wearing a silk bonnet. Or see this right here, that's lint. So I'm just using my finger to pull it apart, gently pull it apart. And once I pull it apart, I'm just going to use my hand, mostly my thumb, to stretch it. And this is just to remove any shedded hair that may have been there. You're going to have shedded hair because we shed hair daily. So imagine I'm wearing this protective style for a whole month. I am going to have a lot of shedding. So this is what came out. Yeah, that's what came out. Right. So once I take down this braid, all I do is braid it back. So you just take it down and rebraid it. Easy peasy. Probably takes time because we're not going to be popping off anything. So it will take you a little time, but y'all get the drift. Take your time. Make sure you do this when you're not in any hurry, you're not trying to go anywhere. Just grab your popcorn and sit around my YouTube channel and watch me taking down my entire head. Matter of fact, I have a video like that where I sit down and took down all my braids. Y'all need to find it and sit down and take down your edges and redo them. So when we're finished with this challenge, you don't lose any edges by taking down your braids because a lot of lint won't be bundled up in there. Oh, my hair shrinks a lot. I forgot to tell you that. But you guys are supposed to know that already. So you must be saying me, oh, I'm braiding away. And I'm not braiding. I'm just braiding away. Shrinkage is real. And I'm done with that one. Fresh and nice again. So that was it, and I think this brought us to the end of the video. I really just wanted to come on here, show you how much growth I've gotten, tell you what I've been doing to my hair. Let me know if you're interested to get these products. You won't get them on Amazon, you won't see them floating around the internet. It is through a consultation or a certified salon specialist or hair loss specialist that you'll get these type of products through, or a certified cosmetologist. Yeah, maybe. But you won't get these on Amazon. But hit me up if you have alopecia or thinning hair issues and you want to try these products, and I'll get you consulted and I'll get to find a way to get them to you. All right, thanks for watching. Jesus love you. Be good.